Have you ever experimented with smoking?
Mm-mm.
Nah. Okay. Good for you. Keep it up. Okay. How are you sleeping?
Like, sometimes I sleep. First on the weekends, I'll sleep a lot. I'll go to bed at 10 and I'll wake up, I don't know, 11.
The next day?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And so are you just really tired, or what do you do during the week? How many hours of sleep do you sleep during the week?
Well, I gotta get up for school.
Okay. So how many hours would you say you're sleeping? What time do you go to bed during the week?
11.
So you go to bed at 11, and then what time do you wake up?
I gotta get up at like 6.
Okay.
Then she takes afternoon naps too.
Okay. And was that always the case, or
No.
it just started increasingly, she's sleeping more? Okay.
Yeah. It's hard to get her up out of the bed to do anything.
Okay. Any sexual concerns? Are you having sex? Okay. Do you have a boyfriend? Do you have friends?
I guess.
Who would you say your best friend is?
Ashley?
Ashley?
I say, what about Janice?
I don't really want to hang out with him anymore.
Okay. Okay. Has she been evaluated or seen for any mental health issues before?
No.
Okay, and no substance abuse issues? Of course, she said she
She
hadn't.
don't go out.
Okay. Has she ever been treated for depression at all?
No.
Any medication? Is she taking any medication for anything?
She was taking some medication for acne,
Okay.
but not anymore.
Okay, and what was the name of that medication?
Phoenicia.
Can you spell that for me?
Finacea.
Okay, and how much would she take?
It's just a cream she was putting on.
Oh, just a cream. Okay. Do you have any medical problems, physical conditions that I need to know about?
I have asthma.
Okay. How long have you had asthma?
As long as I can remember.
Okay. And you don't take an inhaler at all to manage it?
Yeah, I carry it around with me.
Do you know the name of the inhaler? The name of the medicine, Mom?
Albuterol.
Okay. Is that just as needed, Summer, that you take it? Okay. Do you have any allergies to food or medicines that you know of, Mom?
Just bee stings.
Bee stings? Okay.
Mhm.
So bees we need to steer clear of. Okay, let's talk about mental health issues in your family. That could be aunts, uncles, grandparents, anybody who struggled with depression or anxiety.
Her grandfather had bipolar disorder.
Maternal or paternal?
Maternal.
Okay.
Her father's side is just, they're all crazy. I don't know if they've been diagnosed, but they're all crazy. And people say I stay nervous.
Okay. I can tell you didn't like that, Summer. You don't like when your mom says things about your father? Okay.
She needs to realize it. He's no good.
Okay. Is that what makes you upset and angry? Okay. Claire, what about substance abuse? Any family history with substance abuse?
Yeah. Again, that same grandfather, he was an alcoholic.
Okay. Anybody else?
I have a cousin who used meth.
Cousin. First cousin?
Well, my first cousin.
Your
not
first
hers.
cousin. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to kind of throw out some things to both of you. And if it applies, let me know. Yes, you've had experience with this, or you are experiencing these emotional or behavioral issues, and we'll go from there. Do you feel aggressive, Summer? Do you gamble? Set fires? Okay, can't get a rise out of you? No. But do you frustrate easily? Your mom was talking about you were irritable. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Feeling a little angry when she talks about your dad?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel sad? Does it make you sad? Okay. Do you feel anxious? Do you know what anxious is? Like nervous and
Sometimes.
okay. Have you ever hurt animals? No? Okay. Would you say you're generous or selfish?
Used to be generous. Now, I don't know, like I said, she's just in a room all the time. It's
Okay. Do you feel like you have a high self-esteem? Do you know what I mean by that? Do you feel good about yourself right now? Mom says no. What do you say, Summer?
No.
Do you avoid adults? I know you mentioned she withdraws. Is it just everybody in general or adults in particular?
yeah, everybody in general. Yeah, she doesn't even really talk to her friends too much anymore.
Have you ever tried to commit suicide?
Thought about it.
You did? Okay. When did you think about it?
A couple months ago.
Did you have a plan on how you wanted to do it?
Not really.
So you just thought about, what were you thinking when you decided it might be a good idea? What were some thoughts going on?
I just wanted to get out of my situation.
What's your situation?
Just having my parents not together anymore and her new boyfriend. Stupid.
Oh, you have a new boyfriend, Claire?
Yes.
Okay. How long has your new boyfriend been in your life?
About a year and a half.
Okay. And so you think he's stupid, Summer?
You're just suffocating me.
He
He's
is?
trying to be my
Trying really
dad, and I
hard.
think it's really
She's just not
irritating.
even being fair to him. He treats her so much better than her dad does.
Okay. And you disagree?
Mm-hmm. She just wants to think that because she likes him.
He's a good man.
Has he done anything besides try to be your dad that you don't like? Has he done anything else that you don't like?
He just tells me what to do. He calls me stupid names like love. I'm not his love.
That's just the way he talks.
Okay. Okay. Do you have nightmares, Summer?
Not really.
Do you feel fearful at all?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Do you have any bizarre behavior? Does she have any bizarre behavior, Mom? Other
Just
than
hanging
just,
out in her room all the time. She's 14 years old. She should be out with her friends a little bit.
what are you doing when you're in your room?
Reading.
Okay, so you like to read.
It's okay.
Would you like to do other things? If you were happier, would you like to do other things?
I mean, I used to think it was fun to hang out with my friends, and now I just don't care. I don't feel like it.
She used to cheerlead too, and now she doesn't this year.
Okay. Okay. Do you get a chance to see your father?
She's supposed to see him every other weekend, but he's got a new girlfriend, whatever, and they're
You're
having
just
a
jealous.
baby. She does not see him every other weekend.
Would you like to see your dad?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He tries. He just stuff happens, you know.
Okay. Are you messy?
Be honest.
Maybe.
Okay. Do you think that you ever would kill yourself, Summer? Do you think that that's an option you would really carry out with? Or do you think if you got some help to work through your feelings about how your parents are separated and divorcing, that would make you feel better?
I don't know.
If you did kill yourself, what would you do? How would you go about it?
I don't know. Get a razor or something sharp.
Okay, has she had any sharp things around her? Mom, did you even know that she was even thinking about?
No, I think she's just being dramatic.
Okay.
I don't think she-
Do you think you would carry out the plan, Summer?
Well, maybe that would make her realize how dumb she's being.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, that would be really smart.
okay. Well, I need to know how serious you are. Do you think you could tell me the truth about that?
I'm not gonna do it.
Okay. Okay, and at the end, of this assessment, we definitely want to put a contract for safety, and we'll go over some concerns I have that Summer's verbalized, if that's okay. I'll go ahead and continue on with the assessment, and then we'll recap about that more. Is that okay, Summer?
I guess.
Okay. You mentioned that you go to, I believe it was Hiram High School?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you are in the 9th grade? Okay. What are your grades like? Summer?
They're alright.
Mom?
C's,
C's?
mostly.
Were they always C's or?
No, she's very smart. They used to be A's.
Okay. Are there any IEPs or individual education plans? Okay.
Mm-mm.
How many days would you say you've missed the school year, Summer?
For the year?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like 10, 15.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah.
Did you know about
I
that,
only knew
Mom?
about 2 classes.
Okay. No one's tried to call you at all to
Well,
discuss
the schools
this?
called me and told me about, they told me about those classes and they told me about some of her attitude and things like that, but I didn't know that she'd missed all those days.
Okay. Okay. Are you all utilizing any community resources? For example, church, civic groups?
We go to church.
Okay. Do you have any spiritual, cultural, ethnic concerns that would affect this assessment?
I don't think so.
Okay. Okay. I want to evaluate and assess the trauma that's been going on in either of your lives, more specifically Summer's. I know that this divorce, it sounds like it's been a really rough experience for you, huh? Have you had anything else bothering you? Or anything else that's happened to you that you found just was so difficult for you to handle? Like seeing someone shot or killed, or a death of a family member? Okay. Have you ever been raped or molested? No? Okay. Any physical abuse? Anybody hit you inappropriately? More than a spanking?
Her boyfriend acts like he's gonna do something to me.
What do you mean by that? What does he do?
Well, I've gotten mad at him and I've thrown stuff at him and he probably wants to hit me back.
But
Okay.
he hasn't. And she's been violent towards him, but he hasn't.
So you throw things when you're angry?
At him?
Okay. Have you thrown things at anybody else?
No.
Okay. When you're angry, do you throw dishes or punch the walls or anything like that?
I've thrown my moose at him because he steals my moose because he's got long hair.
Oh, he does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 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 Any?
But can I just say,
Sure.
we buy the moose. He can't steal the mousse from her because he buys it.
Well,
Understood.
then why isn't it in my room anymore?
It doesn't have to be in your room. It's still in the house.
Okay.
I guess the dog took it.
Okay. Okay. Um, okay, let's go a different direction. You mentioned that you have your boyfriend, but in terms of living, you and Summer live in the house. Is it just the two of you, or does your
Mostly.
boyfriend? Okay.
Mostly it's just the two of us. He comes a lot on weekends. He works a lot during the week.
Oh, okay. What's his name?
Ramon.
Okay. How old is Ramon?
32.
So, Claire, you were saying that Ramon comes on the weekends and he's
No,
30.
you mean Ramon.
Ramon, is he Latin?
Yes.
Okay, okay. And how old are you, Claire?
I'm 34.
Okay. And would you say, I know that you guys have been having some discord over the last 2 years or so, but would you say that you have a positive relationship with Claire? Claire, do you think you have a positive relationship with your mom?
My name is Summer.
I'm sorry, you're right. I'm so used to talking to your mom, I forgot. My apologies. Summer, do you have a good relationship with your mom?
No.
Okay.
We used to. She's just miserable, so.
Okay. And what about Ramon? I guess it's safe to say it's a negative relationship there if you're throwing moves. Okay. So it's just 3 of you in the household. Has there been a history of domestic violence in your previous marriage? Are you divorced or are you divorcing?
We're divorcing.
Okay. Okay.
It should be final soon.
Oh, I see. Okay. Did you all have any domestic violence issues in that?
We argued a lot, but we never hit each other. Or
Okay.
anything.
Okay. And with you and Ramon?
Maybe he hit her with his hair.
Oh, be nice, Summer. Okay. Have you ever been arrested, Summer?
Mm-hmm.
Mom, no arrest?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay. Do you mind sharing how much you bring in a month?
A month?
Mm-hmm.
Probably about 2,200.
Okay. Where do you work, Mom?
HMI Systems.
Well, I guess the divorce isn't final, so you're not getting any child support, or are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay. So, would you say you probably make in a year about 35,000 annually?
I don't think quite that much. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay. Have you had any financial issues over the last 6 months? I know sometimes with separation that can be hard.
Yeah, we had a little bit, but Ramon's helping out now too with the rent and food
Okay.
and the moose.
Summer, can you tell me what you think are some positive strengths about yourself? No, can't name any. Do you have any weaknesses? Okay. Are there any emergent needs that I need to know about in your house, or any help, assistance that you're needing?
I don't think so.
Okay. Okay, this is just a place where I'm observing you. You don't have to do anything.
Can I say on there though, you asked about like her strengths. She is very smart.
Thank you. prior to the, I guess, last 2 years, she was making good grades. And okay. Do you have a favorite subject, Summer?
No.
Okay. This isn't a right or wrong. This is just me observing what I see with her. Okay. Okay. I just want to. I know I've asked this question, some of these questions over and over, but we just need to make sure that we're getting as much truth as we can. Have you been emotionally abused, or would you say? Aside from the moose incident with Ramon, have you had any physical violence going on with you? Any physical assaults? And you're denying any sexual abuse. Okay. Okay, what we're going to do now is I'm going to ask you some questions, and you have a scale. And the way I want you to answer is with none, mild, moderate, and severe. Now, when I ask a question, severe would mean every day. This is how you feel every day. Moderate would be about 2 to 6 times a week. Mild is only once, and none is none. So when I ask you the questions, again, you just respond with never, mild, moderate, and severe, okay? I think I said none before, but it's never. Okay. Do you worry a lot?
Sometimes.
Okay. Sometimes being none, mild, moderate, or severe. How many times would you say in a week you worry?
Like 4 times.
Okay, so that would be moderate. Okay. Is your stomach upset a lot? Never, mild, moderate, or severe?
Moderate.
How often do you feel angry?
Every day.
Okay, so that would be severe. How often do you have panic attacks? Do you know what those are? It's usually when you get really nervous and you get hot and cold, or your heart beats very fast. You have a shortness of breath. Oh, you have that, Mom? Okay. Okay.
I don't.
Okay. So that'll be none. How often do you have a shortness of breath? From panic or from feeling anxious? Okay, never. Does your heart ever beat very fast when you feel nervous?
When I find Ramon's in my room, sure.
Okay. So none, mild, moderate, or severe?
Like 3 times a week, I guess.
Okay, so that would be moderate. How often do you lose your temper?
Every day he's at the house.
Okay, so about moderate, because he's not there every day.
I'd say mild.
Mild.
She actually loses her temper.
Okay. How often do you argue with authority figures like teachers, your mom?
I just don't talk to them.
What do you say, Claire?
She doesn't talk a lot, but every time she does talk, it's like attitude.
Okay. So she's not really arguing, she's just giving you attitude, would you say? Or
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
How often do you feel angry and resentful?
Every day.
Okay. How often do you have trouble following the rules, both at school and at home?
Daily.
Okay. How often do other people find you annoying, Summer? If you had to think about your mom and Ramon and your teachers and your friends, how often would you say that they think you annoy them?
I don't think so.
Daily.
Mom says daily. Okay. Well, here's your chance at redemption, Summer. How often do other people annoy you?
5 times a day.
Okay. 5 times a day? So severe. Is that every day?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. How often do you blame others for your mistakes? And it's somebody else's fault.
Usually it's not my fault, so
What
She
would you
does it
say?
a lot.
Okay. So maybe moderate?
Yeah.
Okay. How often do you lose your temper?
a couple times.
So maybe moderate? Is that fair? Okay. How often do you yell and scream when you lose your temper? Are you a yeller?
She's a slammer.
She's a slammer. Okay. So that leads me to the next question, becoming physical. I heard the moose being thrown. I hear the slamming of the doors. I guess, is that what you're referring to?
Yeah.
How often does she become physical when she gets upset?
Not very often. I mean, she's thrown some other small things.
But it's not a danger
No.
to others. Okay, so maybe mild or
Yeah.
moderate.
Yeah,
Okay.
mild.
Have you ever been suspended? Are your shoes okay? Okay. Feet are okay. Okay.
Get your feet off the couch.
Have you ever been suspended?
No.
Okay, because of your temper. I'm sorry about that, Summer. I didn't finish the statement. Have you ever been suspended because